Do you ever wonder exactly what it takes to get a girl thinking dirty thoughts about you? Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, former marriage and family therapist and Playboy radio show host turned dating coach for men. And today I'm going to talk to you about the super innocent psychological shift that gets us women thinking about and craving you. And to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to hear what it is that gets our switches flipped or another one of my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, so I'll tell you right now, most men think in order to get her thinking dirty thoughts about you, you've got to wear like gray sweatpants and adjust your dick all the dang time. Yes, while that does get us looking at you D, doesn't necessarily make us want the D. So what exactly does it take? I'll tell you it's a lot easier than you think, and I'll tell you the science and psychology behind it, and if you stay till the very fucking end, I'll tell you how most guys actually fuck this up and how you can avoid doing that yourself. And to find out how you are coming across to the women you want, whether sexy or no, he ain't sexy at all, girl. Don't forget to take my quiz at jessicajdating.com/quiz. I'll tell you on a 10-point scale how you measure up when it comes to getting our gears going for you. Again, jessicajdating.com/quiz. Okay, so I had this conversation with my clients yesterday in group. A lot of you think that you need to perform or you need to do in order to achieve a certain result in your life. And while that absolutely can be true for achieving inanimate objects in your life, we women are not the same, which you've probably understood by now if you tried and tried and tried and tried the same fucking thing with women and you've not gotten consistent results. Am I right? And I'll tell you right now, if you come from this place of, I need to do something to get something out of her, we women were gonna feel that. I think I wrote it in my post this morning. If you checked out my community post, this performance mode you have comes off as prove it energy. And if you come across me with, how can I prove myself to you, girl? What you're doing is you're putting me a step above you. And how sexy do you think you're gonna be to me if I gotta look down on you and we're not consensually naked in this moment? Exactly, I'm looking down on you, you're not my equal. How badly do you think I want to fuck somebody below me? Unless that's her kink, which that's a whole other story. We women, we're just not gonna go there with you being Mr. Prove It Pants. So again, what is this mental shift? So the shift is going from, how do I prove myself to you, girl? To, okay, I don't even know you. Let's see what you're about. Because how many times do I gotta tell you guys, and this is a simple shift I constantly discuss and I constantly bring it up to my clients, especially ones who have approach anxiety, if this is something you suffer from, is if you can go in with an open mind, like, I don't even know her. Let me see what she's about within the first few seconds. If you can lower her down, and I don't mean like put her down, we'll get to that later. If you can raise yourself up and say, hey, I don't fucking know her from Adam. I think I mentioned this a couple months ago. If you just said about every single girl you're about to approach, that girl farts. Jessica J told me so. If you just say that, you'll lighten your own energy and you'll make it more realistic. You'll make her more human. And when I say you'll make it more realistic, I'm saying you will not necessarily feel as much pressure. Because if you caught said hot chick farting, you would probably not think she's that above you anymore, right? And when you come from this place of curiosity, when you talk to me like, hey, I don't even know you, I'd love to find out about you. Why am I wet right now? Why am I wet right now? Oh, Lord Jesus, help the women out there. When you come from this place of, hey, I don't know you, but I'd like to know you. I'd like to know what sets you apart from other women out there. That makes us feel chosen by a man who can't just be swayed by a pair of tits and ass. Going back to the caveman days, if you were the caveman that every 5 seconds was like, booty, nah, titties, how capable would you be of defending against the T-Rex when he comes to chomp off your wiener if it's always out? I don't know if you remember this. Fun fact about T-Rexes, they love to snack on a human ween. So if you are the dude who's like, boobies, guess what? You gonna get wiener chomped. Hashtag wiener chomped. So again, if you come to me with a heart on like, how do I get you on my penis? we're gonna be like, this is a dude who will get hashtag wiener chomped by the T-Rex. This is not sexy. This is sad. This is a sad, sad man. But when you're curious about us, it takes off the pressure that most guys put on us to give them something. Most guys are like, let me compliment you so that you can feel good and obligated to talk to me. Like, no, I don't want to fucking feel obligated. I want to feel free to talk to whoever I want to fucking talk to. And if you talk to me like you don't even know me, but you'd like to, I'd be like, oh, wow. Oh, wiener suck. Okay, so now let's do a little bit of a recap. Let's say we're talking to a chick and we're catching ourselves feeling the pressure. Just stop yourself and be like, I don't even know her. She farts. Jessica told me so. And then we gotta bring it back to grounding. What's going on for you in this moment? You can say some shit like, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. How about you? What brings you here today? And I'll be like, oh, you. Okay, so curiosity is the confidence. Any person who can come across like, hey, I don't know you and I'm not an expert, but I'd like to know you because you're the expert on you. That's a beautiful thing versus, oh yeah, you know, like, I drive a Ferrari and like, you know, most guys do this, but like, I'm a guy who does that. I'm an alpha. Like, kill yourself. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Everybody in my life tells me to stop saying that. But you know what? Whatever. That's how extreme I feel about this. Come from a place of curiosity and we will come all over you, okay? I can't tell you how hot my girls get from my clients who master this place of curiosity versus what I'm about to tell you really fucks it up for most guys. So at the beginning, big caution I presented. Remember? I was like, hey buddy, chill out for a second because here's where most guys fuck it up and this is what most guys fuck up. Most guys hear from pickup artists or from other dating coaches that, yeah, you gotta get her to prove herself to you. You gotta put her in the position of proving and shit. And they come off as like interrogating. I had one client that I had to fire recently. He was like, well, the reason I keep asking her questions is because I'm trying to get her to prove her value to me. Like, why would we want to? You're creeping us the fuck out. You keep barraging us with question after question after question. You're not listening to our answer. You don't give a fuck about my answer. So I don't give a fuck about you. Why would I ever want to prove myself to you? The guy we want to prove ourselves to is the guy who's open and inquisitive, not the guy who's interrogating. And you're the guy who's inquisitive if you ask me a question and you fucking respond to it. For instance, hey, so what brought you here today? Oh, you know, I'm actually just killing time because I hate my life. I have nothing else to do today. And then you'd be like, oh my God, girl, what's going on? I'd be like, oh my God. Oh my God. However, if you were like, well, what brings you here today? And I was like, well, you know, I'm going through some things. I needed to get out of the house. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life anymore. And you go, well, so what do you like to do for fun? I would rather die. I would rather die than talk to you anymore. Do you see the difference? So again, it's not about making anybody a dancing monkey, right? It's about connecting. It's about communicating in ways that convey, hey, here's who I am in my life. Who are you in yours? So I can see if we're a fit. Because I'm the one who decides who's a fit for my fucking life. That's the attitude you want to give off. Sorry, I think I'm spitting on you. That's the attitude you want to give off. And if you want to know exactly how you're coming across to the women you actually want, not the low-hanging fruit. I hate saying low-hanging fruit, but all my clients use the phrase low-hanging fruit. You know what I'm talking about. If you want to know how you're coming across to the women you're actually attracted to, if you could do it, you'd run over and fucking approach and say the first charming thing that comes to your fucking head. If you want to know how you're coming across to those women, take my quiz right now, jessicajdating.com/quiz. I'll tell you exactly how attractive you are to women in a way that speaks to our arousal circuits. Again, take the quiz now. Sorry, my IC kicked on, so I'm gonna wrap up this video really fucking quick. Get curious and get her thinking dirty about you. That's the way to do it. And thank you for watching as always. I will see you next time.